Maybe I should comb my face before I'm on television. Well, how's it going, YouTubers? Today we're in Winslow, Arizona. We're headed for a court site for the time being here. Today my drive was cut short a little bit because there's supposed to be 3 inches of snow in Flagstaff today. It is snowing there as we speak, and I don't really like to drive the van in snow in the mountains if I don't have to, so I'm not in any hurry at all. I'm not in any hurry at all, so it doesn't really matter if I just lay up here in a parking lot. I'm actually in the same spot that I was earlier this year when I came through Winslow here. It's just a lot back here behind the McDonald's. Just a pullover that you know, that you can stay in with no problems usually. So today I was thinking, you know, since it's cold outside, it's you know, no better chance to run the oven in the van here. So we're gonna make some chicken pot pie today. I'm gonna make it my way, the way I like to do it. So you know, if you like to do it different ways, you can do it different ways, but I'm gonna show you guys how I like to do it. And we're just gonna hang out in the van, have a cozy day, maybe watch some movies. I've got some banana nut bread that I'm gonna cook later too for dessert. Like I said, running the oven is a good thing to do when it's chilly. You know, fall and winter is my favorite season in the van here because I can actually cook in the van. So I have the whole outside kitchen that I carry with me because it's just too damn hot in the summertime and to cook in here. So we're gonna take full advantage of this stop. You know, the rainy day has slowed us down and stopped us in our tracks, but you know, we're not in any hurry to get anywhere. We're not in a hurry in life, so we're just gonna pull over to the side of the road here and have a cozy day cooking some food. So let's get started doing that. Alright guys, so for the stuff we're using for this today is some fire roasted corn, some diced potatoes, a couple of big cans of cream of chicken soup, some big buttermilk biscuits, a whole rotisserie chicken from just from the deli in Walmart. These things are like $5 or something. Can't go wrong with that, and some butter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fry the potatoes in the corn, and then we're going to add all of that junk in here, and then we're going to cover it with some biscuits and then throw it in the oven for a bit. Got some bacon grease in the pan here. We're gonna start real quick like. Warm it up so we can fry the potatoes. We are gonna use some butter in that as well. Get that going in there. So we're going to fry the potatoes. So we're going to fry the potatoes up, and then we're going to throw the corn in due time. I don't know that we're going to use all of this, but might as well cook it. So these are already thawed. I just bought this in like the same section where you get biscuits from, so should be less water, I'm hoping. We're gonna fry all that. We may only end up frying like half of this bag of corn. But, and you're asking yourself, at this moment probably, who puts potatoes in a chicken pot pie? Well, I'm gonna answer that real easy. I do. I don't know, the Marie Callender's ones I like a lot. Those have potatoes in them. The bigger ones you see sometimes have potatoes in them. I don't know, you see it maybe, you know, sometimes in a restaurant where it has potatoes in it. And usually you see, you know, there's mixed vegetables in that stuff. And, I don't like a lot of those mixed vegetables. I like corn a lot, so we're just going to do the fire roasted corn. So while the potatoes are over there cooking, we're gonna deal with the bird from the deli. And this is a lemon pepper flavored bird, straight from the deli, fresh today. Basically just gonna go after this bird, get as much meat off of this as we can. But like I said, we're just gonna get as much of this as we can off of here and use it. So we'll take the skin off if we can, and we're just gonna chop it up. Nice size chunks. Yeah, we're gonna have more than enough white meat, I'm sure. And one for the chef. Potatoes are coming along nicely. It is starting to warm up in here, so I'm turning the fan on. So we're gonna season these potatoes. I like to season everything in layers, if I can. Pepper, garlic salt. We're gonna hold off on the salt for now. Pepper and garlic salt will do the trick. I think that's good enough on the potatoes. Add some of this corn. Well, you're going to add about half of this package, or maybe a quarter of it, or most of it. About half, maybe. So I'm going to start transferring it into this pan over here. And we're going to mix everything together in this pan. Feel free to try if you'd like to give it a shot, see what it tastes like. I think we're done with that fan. So that looks like a decent amount in there. Add some chicken in there. Add a whole bunch of chicken in there. We're going to use all of the chicken because it is chicken pot pie. And comes the cream of chicken soup. I've never made this in the van, but I've made it when I lived in sticks and bricks. But it looks like I'm gonna have just enough for everything. I got 2 of these big cans. And the only thing I'm concerned about is whether or not the biscuits are going to cover the whole thing. So now we're going to mix this up, all incorporated together. And now it's time for the biscuits. Gonna risk it for the biscuit. Oh yeah. And I did get the southern style biscuits, just for a little better of a thing here. Be a little flakier. Right. And that is it, folks, right there. It is ready to go in the oven, just like that. It is ready to go in the oven. We're going to light the oven. We're going to let this pan cool down a bit, and then we're going to bake this for probably about 20 minutes, I would say. All right, well, I got my photo and video for Instagram, and we're going to try this out. I mean, how bad could it be? It looks good. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. We're good to go. There's a special treat today. I've hidden this bottle of Crown Royal in my cabinet in here for the last 3 years. I figured I may drink a little bit of it. Even though my Coke is not cold, we're still going to give it a shot. Nothing like a little fall time whiskey and Coke. A little bit of regular Crown Royal. Just going to do about an ounce or so. I did have to open my windows up over here because I was toasty in here. So check that out there. It looks spectacular. We're going to give it a shot. I mean, really, it's so simple. You know, the rotisserie chicken from Walmart helps, you know, a ton. You know, saves a lot of time with this. So, and those rotisserie chickens are good. And, you know, I tried it just by itself, and it was lemon pepper chicken. It was pretty dang good. Like I said, the windows are open, so you probably hear stuff outside. So sorry about that, but. Oh man. Frying the potatoes before you put them in here, it just gives it, you know, that much depth. You know, when you brown them a little bit, and that, you know, already fire roasted corn was so freaking good just by itself, you know, and you fry that with a little bit of butter and garlic and salt, and man, it tastes good. Cheers. Well, I'm gonna finish my food and get cleaned up a little bit, and I'll catch back up here in a bit. So it's raining out pretty hardcore. I'm just sitting here watching some YouTube stuff, but I think we're gonna go ahead and make some a loaf of banana nut bread. If you watch my last video, I made banana nut pancakes, and those were fantastic, by the way. Try that. But these little bags here are pretty dang fantastic for muffins, for bread, or for pancakes. Apparently it doesn't say pancakes on there, but it was pretty dang good for that. So see if I can find some sort of measuring cup here. Yeah, this says just add milk to it. So each packet takes a half of a cup. So we're just going to do 1 whole cup. We're going to do 2 of these. I have baked this before in the van, and turns out quite good. We're just going to do it right in the pan here. Like any other thing I cook, I try to conserve water by not having to clean a bunch of dishes. So this is going to take a cup for the 2 packages. I have a 3rd cup here. So we're going to do 3 of these. And then I'll make a whole cup. And then my little tiny whisk. Smells amazing already. I got the oven preheated already. It's pretty easy to do as well. See, cooking in a van isn't that hard, huh? Pretty much do the same thing if you have an oven that you can in your house. I think I've proven that on a few videos. If you haven't seen my Vansgiving video last year, check that out. I did 2 Cornish hens. I roasted them in the oven. Turned out pretty dang good. And I don't have a knife, so we're going to perforate it. Maybe we can somehow scoot a piece out of here. Oh yeah, steamy. That didn't even burn the bottom. How nice that looks. So yeah, that's it for me tonight, guys. I'm just gonna sit here and watch the documentary about the Bradshaw Ranch and chill. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make some food in the van here. If you like these videos, like, subscribe, share with a friend, come back and see us, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure.